Greetings, and welcome to A Year of Movies, a Planet Geek production. For this project, we are using the Ivan Walters reference book of 365 films to watch on the day they happened. Each day, we watch a movie associated with the date we are watching it on. And as it is the 13th of May, we are going to be watching Bridge on the River Kwai from 1957, directed by David Lean and starring William Holden. So to be totally honest, the reason I came about to seeing this movie at such a young age is the Star Wars connection of Alec Guinness. I did see a scene of this movie and like, hey, that guy looks familiar. Whoever I was watching it with, obviously an older person at the time, pointed out that, hey, that's the guy that plays Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And I probably sat through the rest of that movie. And I'm pretty sure that I had seen the movie a few times on regular commercial television, which means this movie was on for like a whole entire slot of an afternoon movie. Probably started at 11 and like finished at like probably 2:30 in the afternoon when you throw in commercials and all that. But the thing is, at the time that I'd seen it, it was probably only just full screen versions, and it wasn't till much later when I finally got around to seeing how grandly epic this movie looks in its widescreen edition. So whereas I obviously have not had the privilege yet to see this movie in the theater, but it was a enjoyable thing that I have seen several times throughout my life. And as I had already mentioned, not only does this movie star William Holden, but it also stars Alec Guinness, Jake Hawkins, Sisu Hayakawa, James Donald, Jeffrey Horn, and Andre Monreal. So the movie centers around a large group of British POWs led by Colonel Nicholson, that is Alec Guinness, and they come upon Allied POWs, one of which being Commander Shears, which is William Holden. Due to a conflict that arises between Nicholson and the camp leader of Colonel Sato, who is played by Sisu Hayakawa, the British forces are put into creating a bridge to connect over the River Kwai, and using his most British of British stylings, Colonel Nicholson leads his men to build a very impressive, strong structured bridge. Meanwhile, while this is going on, Shears ends up escaping, which is a very rarity thing from this particular POW camp. He actually makes it to Ceylon, which is a allied training camp for almost guerrilla warfare. And he's brought in by them to be forced to return with other British commandos to destroy the bridge. And this movie is just so captivating to witness. Again, we're dealing with a movie that is shot in like CinemaScope, so it's very thick bars even on a regular rectangular screen. So you get this huge wrapping around shots, shot in like the middle of the jungle over an actual river and an actual physically built set of this giant bridge that was put together for the production of this movie. Great cast, great chemistry. There's a lot of like witty moments in it, but the movie is also so filled with drama and determination from everyone trying to get their own personal goals across. And again, like it's an acting tour de force. It's just so great of a movie to watch, and I'm kind of happy that I got to see it at a young age, because I got to, each time watching it, became a little more aware of what was actually happening in it. And as I got older, I knew more about the actual situation, the world situation at the time, to be more than just this really cool war-esque type movie that I saw originally. And it is the day of May 13th, 1943, when the actual bridge does get destroyed. Sorry, spoiler alert. And that happens about 2 hours and 24 minutes into this 2-hour and 47-minute movie. And when it came to the Academy Awards for that particular season, it ended up winning for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor for Alec Guinness, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Score, Best Film Editing, and Best Cinematography. Also ended up getting nominations for Best Actor in a Supporting Role for Sisu Hayakawa. And on that note, we're going to wrap up this particular episode and look off to the future, see what movie we're going to be watching for tomorrow, which is the 14th of May, and that is going to be Beyond the Sea from 2004. So until next time, go see a movie.